Hey everyone, welcome to Buick Outdoors. If you're around here, my name is Sheldon Marion, and today we're out with the old CZ and Loophole, and we're out shooting some chickens. What's up, my buddy? I see your first chicken. I'll be right back. You guys be good, alright? See your first chicken? Might as well get them with the 22, not 30-06. Come here, my buddy. You gotta stay in the truck, my boy. Oh, there's two of them up there. They're pretty spooked. Well, I'm gonna run back to the truck, grab a box of bullets, and we'll run back in there. You just gotta stay in here, my boy. I'll be back. I'll be back, guys. Well, there's one. Ah. There we go. That's one. I hear another one. I got 2 shells left and a box of bullets in my pocket. But I heard one more right here. And then there should be some up in these trees right here too. Well, I think I'm going to reload my magazine. And then I'm going to walk in here, I don't know, 20, 30 yards kind of thing. I'm just going to scan this area right here. Because they all just kind of flew up, but they didn't fly far. So they might be in these little spruce trees. Maybe some of these birch trees and stuff. But yeah, we'll get all loaded up. And we'll head back in there. Okay. Let's see if we can find them or not. Also sounded like there was one still running around on the ground. So what I do when I'm in here looking for chickens that are running on the ground, I don't exactly look for the chicken, but you can see how there's little blotches of sunlight, and every once in a while they kind of block that light. It's kind of like the reverse of like a shine. You see like a kind of a dull spot, or as they're walking they also bop their head, or they move their tail a little bit. So you just look for those little twitches. Also, if you get too close to them and they're up in a tree, they kind of do like a weird, like a real quiet growl almost. But yeah, so we'll watch for any movements, any flickers, any bits of sun that kind of suddenly goes dark and then comes back bright again. And we'll also listen for them, see if they're up in these trees. Oh, I just heard one take off over here. A lot of times when they fly away, they kind of go chirp, 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 chirp. So that's one of them over here. There's also quite a few of them. So one flies away, there's probably about 4 or 5 others right in here. So we'll just go for a quick little walk, see if we can find them. Right there, I watched them fly, and he landed just on the other side of a spruce tree. They kind of take my bearings. So we got a big spruce tree, little birch, small spruce tree. He's probably right in that birch. So I'm gonna go this way and around, try to get my bearings again, see if I can see where he landed. Looked like he was about 10 feet up. Another one on the tree right there. I just heard another one fly off right up here. So, big spruce tree, little spruce tree, birch. He was right up there somewhere. That might have been that second one that flew off too. My chickens always step on their head, grab them by the feet, pull. That way if you don't have a good shot on them, they're for sure out of the misery real quick. So that other one, it looked like he landed somewhere between the spruce tree with no bark on it and this birch, so he might be in that thick stuff. So we'll go for a real quick walk over here, see if we can find him. And if he's not there, well, we got 2 out of this bunch, and I think that'll be good enough. But yeah, quickly walk over here, just see if we can get one more. I just seen him as I came around that corner. Ah, he had all sorts of leaves and stuff in the way, and when he flew, there's a little opening over there, and he just took right off. So we tried, we got 2, and I think that's all we're gonna do. Oh, do you hear that growl? There's one right there on the tree. Throw the safety on for this one. There's that one. And then there's also one right over here that I heard fly. But him, he's pretty spooked. He's growling at me already. He might run away. Trying to shoot through all this brush. So hard. I roughly know where he's at. Well, he picked up and he flew over there. I can hear a couple more over here though. We still have that one that flew over there, but I'm gonna go after this guy again. Double check, make sure my safety's on. So that chicken was kind of walking through this stuff right here, and he took off and he flew that way. Well, I think we've chased these chickens enough. Try to get that third one, but he's over there somewhere, so we'll leave him. Plus, I don't want to take out the entire group, kind of a thing, you know what I mean? There's probably 6 or so here. We got 2. There might have been more than 6, but whatever. Oh, I need 4. There. We'll load the magazine back up. Head back to the truck. We will show the dogs. I got my cat with me, so I'll let him out. Let him sniff the chickens. I can almost guarantee that he's gonna grab it and try to run away with it, but whatever. That's all part of the fun. Double check that I'm empty. Drop that firing pin, put this in so we don't lose it. Alrighty. Let's go back to the truck. We're heading that way. We got the cat sleeping on the chair. My buddy, look what we got here. Those are rough grouse. Those are big birds, hey? You're not used to big birds like that, are you? Puppies, birds, we got grouse. Yeah, look at that, you got a chicken heart now. Hey, you're gonna get that chicken heart. I'll be right back in, my friend, you stay there. First time I've ever, actually no, I've brought a cat with me once before. But this time here, this cat's actually, he's pretty good. Alrighty, got my lunch, set that to the side, grab my chickens, throw that in there, stay nice and cool. Perfect, on to the next one. Well, I had a slight change of mind here. It's fairly warm here today, so I'm gonna clean out my chickens first and then throw them into the cooler, and then that way they'll be you know, you get rid of that body heat really fast. Plus it's so warm today, there is the potential of them rotting. If you've seen my chicken videos before, you've seen this, I don't even know a lot. The way I do it is I grab this leg, put between my thumb and my index finger. I grab this leg, I put between my index finger and my middle finger, and right here you can feel that chicken breast comes up. It comes to a point, and right where that point is, I kind of go just past it about ½ an inch, and there's this really loose flab of skin right here, and I basically just grab that, get my fingers in it, you get a little hole, and I pull straight down. And what that does, it exposes the breast and everything like that. And on the top here, you have the spine, you have a bit of their sack here to keep all their food. And I take my left hand, I put it in here where that little V is, right where the breastbone is. And then I take this finger, I wrap it around this neck. Sometimes I put my thumb in there on one side of the spine, and pretty well pull her straight down and away from you. And that way, here you got legs and guts. This side here, nice, beautiful, fairly clean bird, couple of feathers on there, and that's about it. The other thing that I do, because I bring my dogs with me and they absolutely love these things, is the chicken hearts. You can feed them other bits and pieces, you know, maybe the liver and stuff like that and the lungs, but for me, I give them the heart. For the most part, there's never anything bad in a heart. The liver, you can get like some spots, and like you can get some nasty stuff in a chicken liver, but these hearts are just absolutely amazing for the dogs. And I'm hoping I can get at least 2 more chickens, or at least 1 more, so that way I can give a heart to each dog. Then also I can give a heart to the cat too. I'm sure he's gonna love it. And then to show you again here with the other bird here, again, it's really quick and simple. Once you've done it, whatever, a handful of times, yeah, it goes by really fast. Right now, because I just shot these guys, I don't know, 2 minutes ago, they're a little bit harder to do. If you let them sit for whatever, maybe an hour, it kind of firms everything up. But right now, like the spine is kind of wanting to pull away from like the rib cage. But if you put your finger in there, one side of that spine, or the rib cage, you'll get it no problem. If you put it directly on that rib cage though, there's little bones that come out and they are razor sharp. And I had to learn the hard way not to put your finger on there, because you will slice your finger open and there's a good chance that you can get an infection. I got pretty lucky when I did it. I didn't get infected, but there is that possibility. The last thing that I do, right around the base of the wings, this little bit of feathers here, I pull those away. No particular reason. I think it just makes it a little bit nicer, a little bit cleaner. Also, if you do leave them on, you have like these little feathers. They have a tendency of falling out and just sticking to the meat, like this one. But I mean, really, it's a feather. It's not a big deal. But to me, I just like the look of it, and it just looks much nicer. If I show you this one, right? Show you the backside. Show you that compared to this one that I haven't done that with. You can see like it's like this is good, but that's just that slightly bit better. But anyways, we're gonna get these all cleaned up, put them in the cooler on the ice pack there, or the gel pack, and then we're gonna continue on down the road, see if we can get us a couple more. Our limit out here is 10, so I mean, I've done it before. Around this area there's not that many chickens, but the limit is 10. So if we can get 10, great. If we can't, that's fine. We got 2, I'm happy. Dirty bugger. Looks like he flew up right where this road kind of comes to a little plateau. So maybe I'll just walk up there and see if I can get him. Unfortunately, I was trying to shoot through those trees, and he was in there. Not that good of a shot. Oop, tripping on rocks. This stuff, it just stinks. It's like skunk cabbage almost. But we'll walk up here. We'll see if he has a little friend. He might have landed on the right, but there's also one that kind of went across, so he might be up here. Well, I think we are out of luck. Oh well, at least we've seen one. Back to the truck. Well, I'm not overly too sad that I missed that bird. It was very clear that he was a spring chick, so I mean, he was born just a couple months ago, so he was pretty small, and it's not illegal to shoot them. And like I've shot plenty of them in the past, and like you just seen, tried to shoot another one. But you know, at the end of the day, they do have a little bit less meat on them, and their heads are like just tiny. They're like maybe half the size of a full-grown chicken. But oh well, come about mid-October, they get to be about full size, so maybe around then we'll come back in here where we know one's hanging out. We'll try to get them again. But until then, we're gonna keep on cruising. Now that we're pretty well at the end of this road, I think we're gonna shift gears and go to a completely different area, and we're gonna try to find some chickens over there, where I've had some luck last year. But anyways, gonna keep climbing up this mountain. We're almost at the top, and then we're gonna get the heck out of here. Well, I think before we switch gears here, we're gonna stop at one of our little lookout points here on the side of the mountain here. We're gonna let the dogs out, let the cat out. I'm gonna make myself a cup of coffee, and then we'll be back on the road. Wake up, sleepyhead. Come on. Let's go outside. Let's go pee. Yeah, go on out. Yeah, go, bud. Go outside. Go. Come on, buddy. There you go. Oops. You gotta pee. There you go. Make sure the cat doesn't run and jump off the side. Oh, there he is. Alrighty, let's make ourselves a cup of coffee, and then we'll hit the road again. I just drove past the chicken, so I'm gonna see if he's still hanging out there or not. Oh, I see him right there. He's going that way, so he might come up over here. Probably should have drove the truck ahead a little further. I can hear him. He's right there. I just can't see him. You know, not acting like a headshot. I don't like that. He is. Then there's one more yet. There's one more right in here. Got him. Holy cow. That was a really hard shot. Got this guy. Nice. One, two, and three. That was some fine shooting on that last one. He was tucked in this stuff here. I could just barely see like the edge of his head. Like the top of his head was covered up by a tree, and it had like his beak and part of his neck. So I tried to squeeze it right underneath that branch. Just cranked him. Well, that's 5. Well, I think now we're actually on our way off the mountain to go to our other spot. So we got 5 out here. I'm very happy with that. If we don't get any more for the rest of the day, I'm 100% okay with that. But we'll take these guys to the truck, we'll clean them up, throw them into the cooler, and then we'll keep on trucking. Well, before we get to cleaning these, I like to show the dogs, and I want to show the cat too. There's my buddy up on the dash. My friend, check that out. Birds, hey? The rough grouse. Puppies, rough grouse. Oh yeah, have a little sniff. Hey, have a little taste. Alright guys. Hey, you little savage. Hey. Alright, I gotta go clean these birds. You stay in there, my little friend. Well, we managed to get 3 more. When I got back to the truck, I heard there was another one just right here somewhere. So I quickly ran in there trying to find them, but no such luck. But we'll clean up these 3 here real quick, and then we'll head on down the road to our spot that's actually like where I was chicken hunting last year. I came in here a couple of times last year, but I don't think I shot anything in here. I've seen a couple of deer, that's about it. Like I said earlier too about these things being so warm, it's like nothing has time to like stiffen up and hold together kind of a thing. So they're a bit harder to do when they're this fresh. If you watch some of my other videos, you can see where I've just done it like at the end of the day, or the end of the evening, I guess. And those ones, like they pull right apart. Yeah, even Shelby there, she doesn't have really strong hands, but even she's able to do it fairly easy. She has to pull a little bit, but like I said, she doesn't have real strong hands kind of a thing, so it's slightly challenging for her, but at the end of the day, it's not that bad. For whatever reason, this one here is just kind of stuck like that, but whatever, we won't judge them. And then I had that one where I said I don't think it was a headshot. Oh, it 100% wasn't. Man, that must have deflected off of one of them branches and stuff I was shooting through. On his back is a pretty good hole, so I think with that one, I'll clean that one off camera. YouTube might demonetize me for something like that, That one there, that might be a little bit more graphic. But as you can see, like I said earlier today, these things are nice, quick, and easy to do. Once you kind of get your groove and your rhythm, and you kind of know where to kind of pull them from, it makes it so much easier. And then too, you know, with these, if you experiment a little bit, you know, when I was a kid, well, when I was a really young kid, basically what would happen is Dad would just give me a chicken and say, here, clean this, and I would just like pluck all the feathers off. And I mean, like, there's lots of guys to this day that still do that if you want like a whole bird. In the meantime though, he'd clean like the other 9 chickens. So I mean, it does take a little bit longer, but then that way too, you get all of the breast meat and all of the legs. I know some people, they give me a little bit of grief on here because I don't keep the legs, and by law, you're not, like, you don't have to. And also the legs, they are so tough and chewy, and they're just not enjoyable to eat. And on top of that, it's like 2 small like nibbles of meat. So I mean, like, really, it's not that much of a waste if you don't keep them, in my opinion. And then this stuff here, one of these, I'm gonna take a picture of the one back here. Right now I'm kind of developing a camouflage, and I'm taking pictures of natural stuff and kind of implementing that. And I don't want to give too much away, just because if there's any actual industry guys, you know, that have the money and the whatever resources to develop a camouflage, they might steal the idea. But yeah, I'm gonna take this one, get pictures of the back, and then yeah, I'll also clean up this other bird here too. But like I said, it'll be off camera because, yeah, it looks like I hit him kind of here, right above the chest. But I don't like that. I feel bad about that one. I don't like to shoot chickens like that with my 22, or even with the shotgun. Like with the shotgun, the odd pebble kind of goes into them, or pellet, I guess I should say. But with the 22, when you hit them in the breast like that, the 22, it just creates so much damage. But oh well, I'll clean them up, I'll get them home, I'll trim out all the bad stuff, and yeah, we'll get a couple nuggets out of it, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna clean this up, and then we'll keep on trucking. Just seen, I think it's a spruce grouse hop on a log back here. Oh yeah, he's still there. And a squirrel. A joker. There. Now there's either a squirrel in there or a second chicken. Oh. Ricocheted him off the head. There's one more right here. Dang it. Well, it didn't go far. I can see one right there on that tree. Throw the safety on this. There's one more down there walking around. This is a good day for chicken hunting. Now remember, I got 5 in the truck. There's one dead there, so I can only shoot 4 more. So he's still up in that tree. We got one walking over here. One flew up over there. Guns loaded, safety's on. I know where my dead one is here, so I'm gonna go after that guy. That one. So at the base of that tree, There you got, we got 2 birch trees. One forks out, so I know where he's at. We got one more running around here somewhere. Where did you land? Right there on that tree. Alright, throw my safety back on. We have a dead bird here. Grab him. Oh, that one flew off. He flew off. There might still be 1 or 2 more kicking around here. So we got 5 in the truck, 2 dead on the ground here. Double check, make sure that's empty. So that's 7. We can get 3 more. Got this guy. And like I was saying, spruce tree, birch, 1 forks out to the right. I'm still watching for them other birds because I thought there was 1 more over here running, but alrighty. Oh, there he is. Then before I leave, I'm just gonna kind of look around for a minute. I mean, we could go after those guys because they're not too far. I bet you they went into that big thick spruce tree up there, but maybe we'll leave them be. We already took 2 out of their group of 5 or whatever it was, so seeing a little leaf flickering over there, kind of looked like a chicken walking by. I was saying earlier how you'll see a light patch and all of a sudden it goes dark and then light again. It's from a chicken walking by, but over there is just a leaf twirling in the wind. I mean, if there was a chicken here, if he was just slowly walking, he's way over there by now. But you never know. It's always good just to kind of double check. Sometimes they just kind of hunker down in thick stuff like that right there. But oh, squirrel. Yeah, I think he's gone. That's okay. Like I said, we got 2 of them. I'm happy. We're up to 7 birds now. So the next flock that we see, we can only get 3. Very important to remember that. Don't want to be breaking the law. Especially when you're filming it. You don't want video evidence of it too. Alrighty. Let's go to the truck, clean these up, throw them into the box, and away we go. Well, hopefully you guys can see this. Kind of get perspective from my view. 2 nice spruce hens. Put my thumb in there on the one side. His nerves are still alive. That was weird. He kind of twitched on me. There we go. Boom! Done. Spruce hens too, they got a much bigger heart than rough grouse. See, like that? It's about twice the size of a rough grouse heart. There we go. Feed the weasels, the martin, the fishers, maybe even a wolverine if he's around here. There. Put that in there. Put his heart in there. Grab that one. Feed the weasels and such on that side, and the mice. Everybody's got to eat out here, not just us. Alrighty. Last one. Boom. Get rid of those couple little feathers like that. doesn't have to be perfect. And like I said earlier, you don't have to do it either. I mean, it's just feathers, doesn't do anything to the meat. I just like the look of it. Look at that. That's a cooler full of chicken. Grab this guy's big old heart for the dogs. There. Nice big heart. Throw that in there. And away we go. Getting off these feathers. Every time I get back into the truck now with my cat there, he climbs on me, he screams, he cries, and he sits on my lap, and he just licks everything off my hand. That guy's a little bit of a savage. But anyways, load that up, double check, make sure our gun is unloaded. I always double, triple, quadruple check. I'm paranoid about having a loaded firearm. But now that that's done, we're good. I think we got 4 bullets. Whatever. It's good enough. I got a box of bullets in my pocket. If we run out, I'll top her up. But we're heading that way. Well, we made her back home from our hunt there. In total, we got 7 birds. And now we're gonna let the dogs and the cat out here. And I'm gonna grab their little snacks of chicken hearts, get them out and ready for them. Come on, Daisy girl. Yeah, she's a little slow. But we'll venture over here to the backside and drop the tailgate. I'll grab them chicken hearts. Now Daisy, she's kind of hit and miss with them. A few years ago, she got into the gut pile of chickens and she ate a pile of it. And then she ended up puking in the back seat. And ever since that little episode, she hasn't been much of a chicken heart eater. Now I know I got 4 hearts in here somewhere. No, I got 7 hearts in here. What am I talking about? Well, whatever. We got 3. Oh, there's the 4th one. Alrighty. So we got 4 hearts here. Rock, where you at, bud? There you go. You get the biggest one. Oh, jeepers. Daisy, would you like to try one? Here, Daisy, would you like? There you go. You're starting to eat them again. Good job, baby. Texas. Oh, good boy. Now let's see if the old killer hot dog wants to eat one. I don't even know if he's out of the truck yet or not. Hot dog, where you at, bud? Oh, I gotta go find him. Hot dog, buddy. Here you go. Yeah, there you go. Have at it, buddy. That's for you. Here you go. Oh yeah, here you go, buddy. Get that chicken heart. Well, not only does he doesn't mind the truck at all, he just loves the truck. He also doesn't mind the 22 being shot. He tried to eat a little bit of the bird when I showed it to him. Now he eats chicken hearts too. But anyways, guys, I think that's it for today. I'm gonna take these chickens into the house. I'm gonna pretty well just knock the meat off the breastbones, throw them into a bowl of water overnight, so in that way they get nice and chilled. And then I'm just gonna vacuum wrap them. First hunt of the year is in the books. We got 7, and it was a great day. So yeah, thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, commenting, subscribing, all that good stuff. Make sure you get outside, have fun. We'll see you on the next one.